creating an offer based on existing market demand. The right question to ask is not, what can the community do for you? So when we're talking about AI agency services, there are basically two factors that need to be considered. One of them is the offer and the other one is the market. The market is the way to utilize or to position the offer in the first place in the best possible way, so that there's more that can be done for the market in the best possible way. So all that we can do and all that we need to do is find a way to utilize the offer in the first place in creating an offer based on existing market demand. Because a lot of people do it the other way around. They go into the space and they ask themselves, what is the offer that I want to bring to the marketplace? And then they start looking into that and ask themselves, well, what should we do, right? What should it be? What should the offer truly be for all of this? And so that there's nothing else getting in the way. And so we truly need to find a way to realize that the do is utilizing that and the existing offer in the marketplace in order to validate the idea. And that is most important, so that there are different ways of doing that. That is the most important point for all of this here. And so instead of looking at your wallet and saying, I need an offer, I need to find a way to utilize that, what we rather want to do is to find a way to validate the market first. And as we then go and validate the market, what is most important is that we truly find a way to position the offer so that it actually works in the market, and not the other way around. We do not want to do it in a way where we first go at it and then ask ourselves, what should I offer? What should I offer? Which is not really the right question to ask. The right question to ask is not, what can the community do for you? The question is, what can you do for this community? Right? It's a place where you give. It's not a place where you're supposed to get. Right? It's a place where you go and give. That's what it's for. And it will come back many-fold. That's the power of the community. But you got to be courageous enough to get over your selfish desire. Give. Even when you feel you don't. That's where spiritual growth happens. And so that's the point of it. And so that's the point of it as I see it. So it's a way where it's a place where you're supposed to go give, not a place where you're supposed to go get. Right? That's the value of this community, where if you come here, especially if you feel that you have little to give right now, you give anyways, and then more will come back. That's the piece. And so that's the missing piece. That's the key to success in life. You give as much as you can. Stop all the silly time-wasting things that feel good but don't help you, nor anybody else. All of the silly time-wasting, energy-wasting things that feel good for the moment don't help you long term, nor do they help anybody else. It's just selfish immaturity. For you to meet your own desire. And none of that is useful. None of that is good for you. Right? So that's the main point with all of this. That we truly find a way to position that offer in the marketplace in the right way, in the best possible way, finding a way to go forward and do all of that, going forward and then serving the community. All of that is there and helping us. There's more that can be done and more that will be done. And so instead of looking to the offer and asking ourselves, what should the offer be? What would I need to do in order to make money with an offer? Instead of asking that, what we much rather want to ask ourselves is, what can I give? Instead of asking, what should the offer be? We rather want to say, what does the market already want? What are the already existing desires in the marketplace that we see and that we witness that we can just align the offer with? Instead of trying to make an offer that is just new and novel and hasn't really been done before, what we rather want to do is, instead of creating something from new, instead of creating something from scratch, utilizing something that has already been proven to work and just give that a different spin in the marketplace. So that's basically the most important piece to all of this, that we align with what's already working instead of trying to make something work that hasn't worked before, right? So instead of, when the question is what do we offer in the marketplace, instead of us going back to the drawing board and then basically finding out, okay, what what is an offer that I should make? A lot of people then go back to the drawing board and start learning more. They get stuck in that learning phase. Rather, what we want to be doing is we want to go to the market, validate the offer, and then go to the market and basically reverse engineer the existing prevalent desires in the marketplace and string an offer towards that based on that, rather than going back to the drawing board. Because if you don't know what to do, the answer is not. The answer